Hey, kings and queens. Drifting apart doesn't happen overnight. Think about a boat tied at the shore. If the rope loosens just a little and no one notices, the current will slowly pull that boat further and further away. That's what happens to Christian couples when they don't stay anchored in love, in prayer, and in intentional connection. Before you realize it, you're living under the same roof, but worlds apart. Drifting apart can look like choosing busyness over intimacy, conversations that used to be about dreams now reduced to schedules and bills, or worshiping in the same church pew but not praying together at home, or even sleeping in the same bed but still feeling lonely. Hebrews 2:1 warns us, we must pay the most careful attention, therefore, to what we have heard, so that we do not drift away. Drifting is subtle. It's not about big explosions. It's about slow neglect. The good news is drifting isn't the end. It's a warning sign. Rebuilding begins with humility. Return to prayer. Matthew 18:20 says, for where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there am I with them. Pray not just for each other, but with each other. Reopen communication. James 1:19 reminds us everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. Listening creates safety. Reignite service. Galatians 5:13 teaches serve one another humbly in love. When you serve your spouse, you soften your own heart and rebuild trust. These are not grand gestures. They're daily choices that repair broken bridges. Once connection is rebuilt, you can move from surviving to flourishing. Flourishing looks like laughing again together, dreaming again together, worshiping and working as partners in purpose. Psalms 1:3 says, that person is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do prospers. A Christian-centered marriage that is watered daily with love, prayer, and intentionality will bear fruit for generations. To avoid drifting, you must stay anchored. That means regular prayer, consistent time together, accountability with godly mentors, and never letting the little things slide until they become big things. Song of Solomon 2:1-5 warns us about the little foxes that ruin the vineyards. Don't let little offenses and neglect become foxes that steal your joy. Couples drifting is real, but so is redemption. If you felt the current pulling you apart, now is the time to fight for each other, not against each other. That's why we created Royal Connection Couples Retreat, because every king and queen deserves to flourish in love. Join us March 13th to the 15th, 2026 at the Hyatt Regency Princeton in Princeton, New Jersey. It will be a weekend of real tools, biblical truth, and intentional time to restore and refresh your relationship. Don't wait for the drift to become a distance. Anchor your marriage, flourish together, leave a legacy, and let the Royal Connection be a part of that journey. Be blessed.